Welcome to Becoming the Snowrunner, the series where I learn, struggle, and succeed. My name is Logan. In this video, I focused on making money, seeing as how I practically bankrupted myself pulling the WesternStar out. This was a great one because I finally got to see the WesternStar on a nice big haul. It was a lot of fun. I loved it. It was great. If you enjoy it, please leave a like, consider subscribing, and enjoy the video. The WesternStar is still not where it needs to be, and I'm out of money. So now, I have to think about doing the things I can. It's like Vin Diesel says, if you can't do something, do what you can. And I know I have a service trailer, I understand towing now. I'm gonna fish out some of these stuck vehicles. I think I can handle this. Knowing what I know now. I didn't know much about towing and rescuing trucks, but now I do. Now I know if I repair it and get it started, there's hope of me actually dragging it to the farm. And the farm is not very far. It's really not, in the grand scheme of things. If I got the WesternStar off of that beach, I can definitely get this thing across a field. That's where a lot of the fun and frustration of this game comes in. You may not know how to do something. The game will give you an idea of how to get it done, but it won't hold your hand. It gives you a task and it says, use the stuff you've got to do this. We don't care how you get it done. Last night when I was done, after I got the WesternStar out, I went online and I read about some of the ways people did it. There were people that tried to do, or there were people that successfully did what I tried to do first. There were people that dragged it all the way, all the way around the map. There were people that had very creative ways. There were people that basically dragged it straight up a rock face with a certain off-road truck I didn't have. So yeah, man, that was special. But this game is very fun in that way. It's fun to learn and grow. And last time I was here, I didn't have mud tires, and I don't think I had raised suspension. And I didn't know how to tow vehicles. There were things I just fundamentally was missing. Fundamentally did not understand. If I can fix this thing and get it started, okay, I'll repair everything. Now I've got to get in position to winch it. I gotta get on, the trouble is I gotta get on even ground. And with this top-heavy service trailer, that's easier said than done. Can I winch from here? Yes. Barely. Alright, the engine started. We're gonna pull. All right. This thing's coming. This thing's coming. Yes. Yes, this truck is coming. I'll tighten up the winch a little bit. I think I can take, well, I think I'm gonna hit some of the corn. Yeah. I'm gonna hit some of the corn. Sorry. I think the farmer will forgive me for hauling back his truck. All right, that's one truck saved. You got some money. All right, I'm gonna go, let's go get the second one. Let's go get the second one. Now things are looking up. I have to just do these little contracts that are within reach. A, to build experience. B, to accrue money. Because I think my playstyle has lent itself to getting a lot of upgrades, but I'm strapped for cash. Okay, there's the highway truck. I don't think this is terribly deep mud. I don't. And I think it's completely viable for me to sort of do a wide loop and pull this thing out the way I came in. It's gonna be slow as hell, but it's feasible with this setup. All right, here we go. We're hauling. And we're hauling. And we're hauling. It's amazing what you can do if you're willing to sort of give yourself over to a game, poke at it, and learn its systems. Sorry about your spruce trees, but I have a job to do. I'd like to think you'd understand. All right, 2950. Getting there, getting there. After 2 successful recovery jobs in rapid succession, I decided to take the Chevy Scout truck and complete the Place Beyond the Spruces off-roading mission. It was pretty simple. Here's how it went. Cars were not meant to be up here. This spot's beautiful, ain't it? Yeah, it is, actually. I'm gonna take a screenshot. Awesome. Easy money. With that done, I was off to complete the Riverside repair job at the boatman's house. For that, I needed service spare parts and wood planks. Oh, I haven't been through here in a while. Let's see how we do. Not bad. Not bad with these tires. Okay, got the spare parts. Let's pull it around. And on to get wood planks. Gotta drag this thing to the lumber mill. I think I took a less than optimal route. But this thing's handling it, albeit slow. Okay, number 4. I got it, yes. That was the hardest part. I think if the Fleet Star were heavier, which the WesternStar does just seem to be a wider and heavier version of the same platform as the Fleet Star, I bet the WesternStar would be pulling this fine. My mind wandered as I drove down the muddy road, and I felt myself longing to get into the Fleet Star and see what it was truly capable of. You know what? I can avoid most of the mud if I drive up here. Terrain hack. I'm stuck on something. What am I stuck on? Oh, a tree. That broke. Okay. Yeah, I got around most of that nonsense. Nice. Okay, got past the mud pit. I'm being stubborn. I'm doing the thing I always do by insisting to do this all in one run. And I know I shouldn't, but I do anyway. Alright, we're fueled up, ready for the second leg. You know, I do remember a difference. I remember my first couple times in here, I could barely make it in here. Now I'm doing alright. I need wooden planks on the trailer. Okay. I think this is the final little climb. No, it's not. Gotta climb and then we've got to go kind of over a causeway. I'm gonna call it a causeway. Because it kind of is, at least right now. It's a road surrounded by water. Went the wrong way. I should have turned there. Alright, we're gonna have to turn it around. There's just enough space to do so. But we're turning right. Ah, that's where I should have gone. Gotta turn right at this junction. There we go. I should have done this in 2 runs. This is insane. Alright, the final turn. The final turn. If I can do this, I'm home free. Yes! What a turn. What a turn. Alright, I'm gonna have to thread the needle here in a big way. I gotta not get the trailer caught on anything. I honestly don't know how I'm gonna get this trailer out of here. Can I squeeze here? Yes, I can. Okay, I've got the fleet sailing again. Now I've just got to get this home. Somehow. What's my balance? 5,600! Oh! Swimming in it. Swimming in it. What I need is, I need a logging trailer. That's kind of what I'm saving up for. Because if I can do timber for the locals, or I can have access to logging equipment, that's what I need. I need to get a logging trailer. I'll just unhitch this here. What's this? Stuck trailer. I bet I can get it out. Okay, it's down here. I've got to make my way down through the trees. I may regret this. Yep, I'm already regretting it. That's a rock. Okay, that's not that bad. This is one of those moments where you wonder, how did I get here? Alright, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try this. You can do it. You do it. Ah. I may not be stuck. I mean, my wheels are still turning. I'm still slowly turning. If I can get my hitch off the rock and set my wheels lower, I'm saved. Nope, I'm stuck. I gotta recover. Okay, no, this is how you're supposed to get down here. This little path right here. Oh, that doesn't look that bad. That really doesn't look that bad. That's not that bad. It's really not. This is salvageable for sure. Trouble is, I need to reverse. This isn't that bad. I've seen worse. I've seen way worse. Reversing up to it's going to be the hardest part. Trailer too far away, excuse me? I guess it is. Okay, I'll go out same way I came in. I'm just gonna crawl. And I'm gonna try to get out of my old tracks and dig new ones. Because I will have better traction where I haven't been before. Because I can move as I'm digging holes. Slow and steady. If I can get one wheel up onto solid ground, I can use that leverage to pull out. Yep, that's one wheel. That's two. That's front rear axle, back rear axle. Got it. All right, this is a snap. Right over there. I'm pushing this Fleet Star to the absolute limit because it's what I got. It's what I got. Oh no, this is the task, right? No, oh, that's drainage. That's a completely separate task. Stuck trailer is down there. I gotta keep my momentum. Okay, I've got traction. I've got traction. We're good. We're good. Stuck trailer is right here. Take it nice and wide. Here's your curtain side trailer, gentlemen. I've been promoted to rank 7. Yes. And I got 7,200. Getting there. Getting there. I'm at a point where I need to accrue money to buy trailers so that I can do more lucrative missions. So I want to see if I can take the WesternStar and do something useful. There was something for Dyson Diesel, not a drill. Drive the oil rig to the drilling site. Oil rig is on Smithville Dam. Okay, I can get this semi. Oil rig is on Smithville Dam. Okay. What I'll do is I'll get the construction rig semi trailer and I'll drag that. Okay, I've got a saddle on. I've got my best engine in the WesternStar. I'm gonna go pick up a construction trailer. Oh, oil rig drill. Oh, so I need 5 slots for this. Okay. I need a flatbed or something. I need some kind of semi with 5 slots. Can I afford it? Saddle low is required. Okay. I can recover and get a saddle low. Okay, I'm gonna get a flatbed semi. And then I can load the oil rig onto it. Yeah, flatbed semi. Okay, here we go. I have 0 money now. So, either I finish this, or I'm bankrupted, basically. I'm gonna do the loop. I'm gonna loop around, and I'm gonna load cargo from that direction. This is gonna be a massive haul. Drilling oil rig, hot damn. Okay, got it. Drilling site, I don't think is gonna be as simple. Now I've got to be careful because now I have to be aware of my backside and make sure that the trailer can clear any obstacles I'm turning around. Alright, easy. Easy. Oh, that was close. See that? I almost lost it. Almost lost it. Nice and easy. All right. Routes plotted. Let's go. I'm gonna need my HUD. So I got my HUD. This truck is very good at keeping momentum in a way that the Fleet Star sort of wasn't. I'm gonna mostly be going over road on this route, so I don't think it's much to be concerned about. I'm taking a very roundabout way. But there are places that this trailer and this truck just couldn't handle in this state. I am very glad to be doing this in this truck and not the Fleet Star. Fuel consumption is not as good as it used to be, but I have so much more raw power in this. I would like a diff lock, but as far as this haul, this trailer is the best. Or this truck is the best option, as far as this haul specifically. And I mapped out a route that's mostly downhill. And we can kind of see, if I have momentum, I don't get stuck in the mud. That's kind of key. There's some of these like dirt roads, farm roads I'm going through. I haven't had to drop into low gear yet. But I picked mostly a pavement and downhill route. Hey, flatbed trailer. You served me well. Okay, did not plan for this turn adequately enough. I'm gonna reverse like this. Whoops. How embarrassing. I'm not used to my backside being this big. Hopefully I can just drag it through. Sorry. I heard a tree crunch or something. I took something out with me. This route isn't great, but it was either cut through town or take the dirt roads. And I was not chancing going through the forest with this thing. There's no way. This routing needed to be mostly highway. Do you know what? I am gonna fuel up. I am gonna fuel up. Just because I don't know what comes next. Like, I don't know what sort of tragedies will befall me. And I would hate to have not gassed up having had the opportunity. Alright, I gotta take this one nice and wide. Wide as possible. We got caught, but that's okay. Okay, gotta be careful down this hill. Okay, the trailer's still with me. Remarkably. Oh, wow. I need this. I need this view. This is what I need right here. There we go. I wanted that screenshot. Yeah, this is a lot. Wow. Hauling this semi is a lot. It really tests your knowledge of the map. This is basically a skill check. They basically want to know, like, hey, have you been paying attention to all these roads you've been driving on? Can you pick a route in a truck that can actually make this journey? Can you? Because that's really the question here. It's like, have you been paying attention? Do you know what roads could accommodate this load? And turns out not many. WesternStar would have been struggling with this. I mean, the WesternStar is struggling with this, technically speaking. Here, I'm gonna drop into low. Okay, so low gear. Actually not as much traction as I need. All-wheel standard is stronger. Well, this flatbed semi actually does give me some options here. Will it clear? Yep. The trailer just cleared that turn. This is insane. Oh, man. This is fun, though. Like, I feel like this is what I've been training for. This run exactly is what I've been training for. The all-wheel power in this truck is just so strong. So strong, probably because it has a wide wheelbase. It is a very wide base. The WesternStar was definitely a lot thinner. Alright, I gotta slow down in through here. I'm taking damage. Okay, here's the tough part. I picked this because it's mostly downhill. So I can let gravity help me. But I am gonna be dragging this trailer big time. Big time. We are deforesting at this point. The trailer is just so big. Okay. Trailer's caught on the spruces. I need to reverse. Can we power through? Yes, we can. We can power through. You got it. You got it. Yeah, those back wheels are clear. Yes. The WesternStar could not have made this. No way. Because this WesternStar just seems like a chunkier and like a wider and more powerful version of the WesternStar. Almost. Almost. Alright, I gotta winch my front end to a solid tree. That one looks solid. There we go. There we go. We're in. No shame in winching. No shame whatsoever. Is the trailer bottomed? Trailer tires are stuck. I gotta winch a little more. Yep, had to winch sideways to keep going. There we go. Yep. There we go. We got it. We got it. Oh my gosh. Come on. Yes. Yes. How much longer this dirt path? Not long. Not long. Once I get to the pontoon bridge. Once I get to the pontoon bridge, I'm good. Okay, that was the worst of it. That was the only stretch that really worried me, to be honest. I want to stay out of the mud tracks. Get those front wheels on. Nice. Nice. Excellent. Yes! 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 Ho 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 ho! I am the best trucker in the world. I'm the best trucker in the world. I'm a god. I'm a god right now. Can't believe I did this. WesternStar is a solid truck. Once I can get a differential lock on this bad boy, it's gonna be my main. I got your oil rig. You're welcome. See that? I did that. Me. Me. I love this truck. Amazing truck. Right truck for the job. Wow. I've done, better than I expected. I don't know what you expected, but I've done better than I expected on this run. I bankrupted myself. to pay for this flatbed. It was like 7,200. It's all I had left in my account. Straight back into the business. I would push the Fleet Star way too much. I'm happy to have learned on the Fleet Star though, but I think this is going to be my main. I think this is going to be my main truck. It's a great truck. Pretty much a straight upgrade in every way from the Fleet Star, and the Fleet Star is a hell of a machine. Hell of a machine. This truck is a beast as compared to the Fleet Star. I don't quite know what the exact comparisons are as far as power to weight, but I feel like because it's heavier, there's more mass to it, I'm able to just get momentum and keep it. Whereas I think the Fleet Star would kind of lose steam fairly easily. Alright, I don't quite know how I'm going to turn this around, but I want to reverse it somewhere useful. Alright, so if I'm reversing a semi and I go this way, okay, so opposite rules. Alright, now align. Align. Nope. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can let it straighten out and then reverse it back in. Okay, that actually ain't half bad. That'll do. That'll do. Because if I need this for something, I can get it. So I'm going to detach this. Thank you for your service. I'm going to detach this. And I come back and I grab this. Oh, does this need a saddle high? Yeah. I bet it needs a saddle high. Yep. Well, I have to re-outfit this truck anyway. Still on the grind. Although this is like a multi-staged mission, it's going to be very lucrative. I don't know what the payoff is, but the payoff is at least as much as I paid to get the trailer. So I broke even. Right back into the business. Right back into the business. Yeah, man, this truck just has so much power to just cut through mud. I just got so much power in this thing, man. Fleet Star is struggling, and also, it has a wider, lower base, which I think does help with traction. Finally made it. Let's hook this up and see how this truck handles it. Time to go. Yeah, this thing is pretty much the same size as what I got down here previously. This thing is so massive. So massive. I can't even really see... Yeah, I can't even really see my truck. It's like meme-like big. It's so big. This is an oversized load, if I've ever seen it. I have to take these turns as wide as possible. As wide as possible. Especially here. Holy smokes, dude. I'm pretty sure we're snagged, but I think I can power through. Yep. We were. We were snagged for a minute, but I powered through. This is insane. Insane. Alright, I'll take it nice and wide here. Take out a couple of those chevrons. Okay, gotta keep it out of the ditch. The challenge is, I need to go wide on these turns. Like, I need to, or else I'm gonna get the trailer caught. But also, I want to stay out of the gutter. It's a balance. We're fine, we're fine. Right, I'm gonna stay kind of out of the mud here. I want to keep 2 wheels on dry ground. Gearbox can handle it, I think. Yes. Yes, it can. That grade pushed the limits of this configuration. Like, there was no more power to push to the wheels at that point. Momentum becomes so important. Momentum becomes so vitally important. And to keep it. Because were I to stop on some of those turns, I don't know if I could get going again. Oh, we got the trailers swaying. Little shimmy on that trailer. Same thing happened last time. We're good. Tight squeeze in through there. Had to turn on the all-wheel to push a little bit more power. Okay. Gotta try and keep my wheels dry. I'm staying close to the power poles in case I need to winch. Yeah, dude, this contract really tests your limits. I have a bunch of the DLC trucks because I bought all the DLC, but at least as for now, I'm refusing to use any of the DLC trucks. I want to kind of feel this game as it was intended. I'm not looking things up. I'm just kind of figuring it out, and that's where a lot of the joy and the fun comes from. I feel like I would have a lead and a follow car in real life if I were doing this. Like, I don't think it would just be me. I think it'd be a convoy. I think there'd be other trucks here. I'd have spotters. This truck's done well, though. Nothing solid to winch to. I'm gonna reverse for a minute. And just see. Because if I can get my wheels up, yep, that's what I needed. I needed the grip on the outside of the turn. Yeah, dude, the differential lock would be saving my ass had I had access to it. There we go. There we go. I managed to finagle it just enough. There we go. That's what we need. All right, I need to right this trailer badly. I just need to get my back wheels out of the mud. There we go. There we go. Saved it. Saved it. Oh. By no skill. That was pure dumb luck. This is why I need a differential lock on this truck. Saved my ass. Okay, we can use our momentum to carry us through the turn. I've got to aim carefully. Alright, can I winch to one of these spruces up here? I can. These look solid enough. Oh yeah, it's moving. It's slowly being realigned. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. We're straight now. We're aligned. We're aligned. Oh man, this trailer's just got a fat ass. That's the problem. It's got such a fat ass. Oh man. This is like definition of a skill check. Alright, I'm digging holes. Okay, it's gonna be a challenge to get the trailer aligned before we go over the pontoons. I might sink it. I got a little bit of bite on that front wheel. Can I winch anything to anything useful? Not particularly. What's the problem? I need to align the trailer. Oh! Oh! Looks like it might be righting itself. And it is. If I can just get one wheel up. Alright, chill. Chill. Easy. 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 Yes! Oh my god. This is insane. This is insane. This trailer's just got a fat ass. I'm gonna do my best to keep it out of the mud. Or at least stay close to poles I can winch to. Like this one. Cutting across the tracks instead of sinking into them seems to work. Okay. Just the slightest bit more. Just the slightest bit more. Yes! Oh my god! 7450. Balance. 7450. We're back in business. Let's spin up those drills. Much appreciated. Okay, I need to deliver this to Smithville. I think I can. Oh, it's that? It's a maintenance trailer. Sure. Not nearly as heavy as what I just pulled. Jeez Louise, man. Oh yeah, I can do this. I can do this. It's not nearly as bulky. Alright, gotta fuel up. Just because we're running quite low. This is like a vacation compared to those two heavy semi-hauls. Alright, this is a long haul. I'm glad I fueled up. I may not have had the fuel. Whoa. Nearly lost it. Did you see that? Nearly lost it. I gotta slow down. I gotta chill. I gotta take it down a little. Am I bottomed? Yes. Yes, I am. I just need anything to brute force me, pull me upright. Alright, we're gonna keep going. Our trailer's still with us. We're gonna keep going. Alright, ready? Timing's gotta be good. And that little bush, that little shrub, saved my ass. Hell yeah. Had just enough to continue. Just enough grip to continue, just enough traction. Gotta dig deep. This is a long haul. We will keep on keeping on. I'm staying in proximity to these poles for dear life. Like if I see my back tires start to spin, that's usually my cue to put my front wheel up onto some solid ground. Or like this, I know I can avoid most of this if I just kind of skirt around it. Yeah, the trailer was caught on something. I don't know what, but the trailer was caught on something. I'm trying to stay within winching distance of a hefty tree at all times. And I'm trying to keep momentum up. Oh boy. I'm gonna stay up on the grass, thank you. I'm gonna stay up on the grass, thank you. I'm not playing this game. I'm not sinking. Okay. Is the trailer? Yeah, the trailer's caught. If I can get the trailer not... Because I think the trailer's bottomed, is the issue. Okay. Now we're trucking. Now we're trucking. Now we are trucking. Oh, finally a downhill section. Alright, here's the clearing. I'm close. Isn't the logistics... Yeah, the logistics base is just past this clearing. I don't want to go through the middle, because then I have nothing to winch to if I get stuck. Here is where I want to be. It's treacherous, but I want to be here. Because there's trees I can winch to. Oh no. There we go. There we go. Got a little overly ambitious there. Maybe I just want to go around. Maybe I just want to go around. Yep, I think I do. I think I just want to go around. I'm overthinking it. Steel beams. Where do those steel beams go? Okay, so this service trailer just needs to be here. I don't need to take it to a specific place. It just needs to be here. Okay. I'm gonna drag it to a place that makes sense. This'll do. I decided to do one final run to that logistics hub you just saw before calling it a day. It's just the bed. It's just the sideboard bed. And the cargo weighing me down might actually be a little better for traction. Yep, just a crate. Oh yeah, that's right. I hate this so much that I like missed the turn. I need to go through here. But I think last time I did figure it out. Like I know roughly where the safe spots are. And I have winching points if I need to. Like for example now, I can winch to this. Get me up onto the high ground. Alright, there we go. Yep. Yep, we are fine. Yep. It's right side. No problem. Keep it pushing. Keep it pushing. Okay, we got it. It's a hassle going through here, but it'll save a lot of time. And I'm gonna keep the momentum and just cut. Just cut straight across here. Don't stop for nothing. Don't sink. No, 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 no. What I've learned through my journeys in the WesternStar is it is possible to operate without a differential lock system. It's just more difficult, and you just have to be a lot more vigilant and a lot more diligent in planning your routes. There's probably people that play this and don't use all-wheel drive whatsoever, and I couldn't imagine that, but I bet there's people that challenge themselves to not use all-wheel drive, like, period. That seems like lunacy to me. But everybody has their way of playing a game. I'm taking a risk by doing this. I may flip, but the risk going through that second puddle is greater. So I took the risk to slide my truck sideways. Sometimes you just gotta do that. I am getting way more comfortable taking those kinds of calculated risks. Is this it? Oh, this is the clearing. Hot damn. I was so focused on not flipping and keeping up momentum that I lost track of where we actually were. Drilling operation maintained. Whatever parts you need to repair the tower directly from the warehouse. Okay. Awesome. I have 12K. I think that's enough for today. What a video, what a video. Got a lot of work done, learned a lot, had a lot of fun. If you made it this far, please like the video if you like it. Share and subscribe, hit the bell, and I'll see you in the next one.